The wiggle that killed Tarkov. Is this the Tarkov cheating I keep hearing about? Joel knows all about it. Caleb? Just Joel's? Okay, I'll check out just the beginning to get a grasp on what's going on.
Some people claim that there's a cheater
I
in
don't really
every
play the
single
game.
lobby, and others declare they've never been killed by a cheater. The truth is most likely somewhere in the middle. But how can you know? If the game developer knew, they'd ban them. And if a game doesn't have a replay system, which Escape from Tarkov does not have, how does a player know how bad it is? So I came up with a plan to answer this question once and for all. The plan. Number 1, we will find a cheater. This should not be difficult. This is Escape from Tarkov we're talking about here.
So I'm guessing cheating is rampant.
We will spectate said cheater, and we will observe their gameplay using their ESP. Number 3,
we will find the cheater overlord and we will destroy them.
Whoa, easy, Tiger. Got a little overzealous there. Number 3, we will figure out how many cheaters there are in every Tarkov raid using the cheater's ESP knowledge. Let's go do it. Before we get into the footage, I want to throw this disclaimer in here.
I'm not being
hyperbolic when I say that if you watch this video, it will change the way you look at first-person shooters, especially games like Escape from Tarkov, forever. If you enjoy playing Escape from Tarkov and you're having a great time, keep playing the game, and it may not be a bad idea just to not watch this video. But if you're frustrated with the cheating situation and you want to know how bad it is, this is the video for you. The game developers are most likely going to copyright strike and try to take down this video. If that occurs, I have a video ready to go. It doesn't contain any game footage, and I will put it up immediately. And if this video is still up on YouTube,
are they known to do that? Is the development team behind Tarkov egregious with copyright takedowns? That's so weird. Like they're just calling out cheaters in the community. I guess the reasoning would be seeing cheating would incentivize people to cheat, but I don't really subscribe to that argument. That's pretty weird.
And try to make a copy of it and download it. I'm not going to go into details there. I'm sure you know how to use Google. Now back to the video. Step 1, we need to find a cheater. This was not hard. Just look at these metrics. There are over 1,000 people online right now in this Discord. And you don't even need to be in the Discord to get the cheats. They have sales? And check out this. In early February, they had 4,000 concurrent users connecting to the servers at one time. And this is just one cheat developer of many. And while there are plenty of cheaters in these Discords, I need to find someone that I actually trust. Do you remember Evoker? He was the cheater I interviewed and shadowed in my video, Messy Truth About Hacking in Video Games. He has some pretty fancy cheats that would be very useful to collect the information I needed. And even though I vowed to keep him anonymous, he knew that the cheat devs could figure out if he was the one who leaked the footage. Evoker was more worried about getting caught by the cheat developer than the game developer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sink in.
Well, that's not new. RuneScape has a very similar thing. The developer, the company, just bans you. The people whose livelihoods depend on the cheats, they'll do more than that. They will come after you. So yeah, that is absolutely the one that's scarier. Between the company and the people that their entire livelihood revolves around the cheats, 100%. Not even close. Except, I guess, in the case of Bungie, because Bungie will take down the entire cheat company, like they have many times in the past now.
Cheat developers are more careful and restrictive with their software than the game developer. Evoker was out, so I took matters into my own hands and installed some cheats. And 5 minutes later, I was a real hacker. Okay, that was easy. But before we go on this cheater catching rampage, we need to set some ground rules. Number 1, fresh account. I'm not playing on my main account. Number 2, no killing PMCs, even if I think they're cheating. Number 3, no transferring of loot, no boosting, and no playing with anyone else. And number 4, after a few days of testing, reset the account. So this is the start of a normal match in Escape from Tarkov. It's a night raid, so it's harder to spot players, unless you flip on ESP. You can see the players'
he's just
level,
freely showing
kill
the
to death
cheating
ratio, their distance, what gun they have out.
Now I see. Now I see why Tarkov devs would take it down. Even like Apex and shit, or Fortnite is a great example. When Jarvis downloaded cheats in Fortnite for a viral video, he got banned for life and they took down the video. The showcasing of cheats is what they have a problem with, not so much exposing the cheaters. I see now. I understand. That's not uncommon.
How much ammo they have, their hitbox, their skeleton, everything with this cheat. And this isn't even a really good one. In addition to that, you have radar down in the bottom right-hand corner. It shows everything, including the AI bots. This is going to be really nice when we're seeing if another player is tracking us through walls, because you can see what direction they're looking with the little arrows. I witnessed a player with a high KD drop someone on the way in. I plan to creep up and just see what he does. And while I creep up, this other player surprises me. Yes, even with ESP and radar, you can still get surprised. I follow my rule and let the PMC kill me. I can't tell you how many raids this happened in. Was the guy cheating? I have no evidence whatsoever. As far as I can tell, this was just a normal raid.
I imagine he probably just heard you.
In this next raid, I decided to investigate
That sounded
this
like a
big
lot of
team fight
noise.
that was going down. A few players had already
Makes
died.
use of
That's what
Alien
that
and
white
Philip.
default inventory text is. I gave them several opportunities to get spooked. I even jumped up in this tree to really test them. And nothing. A player scav rolled up and I decided to have a little fun. And yeah, I'm using a voice changer. On the first day of testing, I actually thought I was going to come back to Tarkov. And I didn't want to get recognized in game. More on that later.
Don't shoot, okay? We cool? Come over to the tree, come over to the tree.
Yeah, I see. I see him.
Yeah, there's two.
Okay.
It's painfully clear that these two Chads are legit. How refreshing.
Whoa, don't shoot!
We have a fun little interaction and we go our separate ways.
I saw you looting. You guys were standing still. I could have popped you in the head. I made a pact not to kill PMCs. I'm kind of doing a quest.
Okay.
Thanks, Brian,
You guys
man.
are crack house, right? You guys can just pass through. How about that?
Okay, I'm gonna go through the big wall. Hey, don't flank me. Just leave me alone. Ah!
A player scav? Why are you teaming up with a player scav?
Listen, man. I'm not telling you what to do with your life.
Fair enough.
I thought maybe things aren't that bad. However, I didn't really have a solid plan to determine if someone was cheating or not. How can you know? I load into a night raid and I look around the map. And I
Yeah,
decide
that
to
can be
check out
said
this
for pretty much every
low-level,
game,
high
though.
KD player. I roll up.
Like
glance
even
down at the
Counter-Strike,
radar.
a lot of cheaters are just dog shit. I've used this example like twice over the last month, but Clara. The infamous Clara cheater. She was using wall hacks. She could see everyone through walls, and she was still getting absolutely fucking steamrolled. I mean, you'd never know, because she's trash. Be the same, and it's the same story for a ton of other cheaters. I guess I haven't seen it yet. We're still early in the video, but I have to imagine in Tarkov it is extremely painfully obvious when somebody is cheating.
And he locks
And we just haven't seen it yet, is my guess.
He lies down. Is this my first cheater? Did I find one? No. He's literally just AFK. Raid after raid, nothing. It honestly was pretty boring. But then I discovered a secret weapon, the Wiggle. And the Wiggle was all I needed.
The Wiggle, huh?
I can't believe it. 2 legit players showed up, and I watched the cheater destroy them.
What the fuck?
I went to the roof to see what he would do, and he was stuck in a healing animation.
I'm like spazzing out right now.
Oh, like, can you use your gun?
Even cheaters can get Tarkoved.
No.
Another player rolled up, and I died to him. And if you question if that Wiggle was completely random, he sent me a message in game after the fact. Cheaters change their names all the time. The next day, he had already changed his. What's so brilliant about the Wiggle is that it
interesting.
shows the other hacker that I cheat. If they respond to it by wiggling back, it confirms that they have ESP. And that's what I wanted. I wanted them to show their hand. In the hacking community, a Wiggle is a form of a truce, a peace offering. Armed with this new information, I went back into raid to track down another cheater. The ESP tells you who is on a team, and here we have Team
I imagine
1 and Team
everyone
2.
starts
And
wiggling.
I figured I could find out if the winner was legit or not. Team 1 gets third party, but handles the threat quickly. Killed them. The Team 2 guys, look how much they backed off. They're not even fighting over their friends' bodies anymore. They're just back here sitting in the gas station. What are they doing?
It's so bizarre. You see that happen. You've seen it happen a few times, right?
That's why for the channel, KelKel you're hearing. She plays Tarkov as well. We speculated it was possible that both teams might have someone who's not legit. When the ESP turns red, it means there is a direct line of sight to the target. I tested Team 1 several times, and this guy's not watching his ESP if he is hacking. I was pretty confident they're not cheating. I needed to stay close to keep the pressure on. They can't jump this wall right here and kill me if they...
I was gonna say you get so
Suspect
close
Wiggle.
up in this stuff.
Team 2 loses another player in the fight, and the last man surviving heads to the extract, which was a wise move. The dust settles, and I try the Wiggle. Oh, he's wiggling, look.
That's so
See that?
interesting.
Yep.
Okay. That's fucking cool. Well, cool's the wrong word for it.
Does that mean the whole
He took
team?
out his he took out his red rebel.
Does that mean the whole team is cheating if he's doing that?
Let's see what happens when I come over. This guy takes a few pop shots at me, and I let the cheaters take care of him. That scab
Wiggle
up there
was
lit me
before
up.
Do your
VoIP to
voice changer.
interact with enemies.
Yeah, dude. Up on the hill. He lit. Unless one of you shot at me, I don't think you did.
No, we were shooting at that scav up there, if that's him.
Wait, he shot me through the barbed wire.
He's just a better player, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be careful. You need anything?
Nah, man, I'm good. That was very difficult to figure
Thanks
out
to
that those
reset
guys were
infinity
Yeah,
and give
yeah.
some terrible.
He took out his red rebel the second I took out my knife.
Yep. That whole team.
100% cheating.
That whole team.
That whole team. Sometimes I would just antagonize a cheater with the wiggle to get them to rage hack on me, and it works. I know this guy's getting so annoyed. He's trying to avoid me.
So
But you're
I
only
imagine
level
there's
11,
more
I
than
can
just
keep up with
ESP
you,
in
buddy.
this, right? Like, there's got to be
Hello
aimbot
there,
and
sir.
shit.
Hello there, sir. Whoa.
Yeah, there is. Okay. But is the main thing the hackers use ESP? Because I haven't seen them get aimbotted on yet.
He just deleted that level 52. All right.
You'll see it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Hey there, bro. Wow.
I found it quite common
Things
that
we should
cheaters
send
ran
you.
in groups. Their
They use
KDs are
everything.
extremely high, in the top
Okay.
1%. And after this guy gets this insane nade kill, I sneak up on their position. It should be noted that I am not overweight, and I make sure to silent crouch walk, not hitting bushes, etc. It makes no sense that he would lock onto my position here. He sidesteps left and right, and I track him to show them that I'm watching.
It's its own little
He
language.
knows I have ESP, and he doesn't like it.
He's gonna wiggle. His psyche's
What are you
breaking.
gonna do? Show me your hand. His buddy's moving in to help him out. They assume I'm gonna just like aimbot him, I bet.
They're kind of like bees. Yeah, I guess
He must have
kind
the
of.
grenadier task or something because he's looking for nades to throw at me. And before I make any noise, they just start talking.
Hello.
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 Hello. I have a starting pistol out. I don't have any ammo. You got it. Whoa.
I set my sights on this very high KD player. He had just dropped somebody.
It's like
I approach
National
carefully.
Geographic for Tarkov. Yeah,
He notices
and
I'm
Goat
getting
is
close,
David
and look how
Attenborough.
precise his lock is on the radar. Sometimes I'd run
Okay, I
into a
see.
cheater on the way to another cheater. He snaps to me as I get close. He closes the door. And the wiggle. It surprises me every time. And once I develop the strategy and start
That's cool.
investigating more people in every single raid, the cheaters were everywhere.
Okay, so it's a huge problem. Interesting. And it's not really egregious. I thought it would have been like blatantly obvious. But the only way he's confirming the cheaters is through the wiggle while he's also cheating. Interesting. Everywhere and finds 2 cheaters. That's in one raid. And that's only the ones that he came across. It's not like he went up to every single player. There could have been more. That was 2 cheaters in a single raid, like one party, one group. That's why I quit Tarkov. Yeah, cheating is like an absolute community ruiner. That's something that needs to be slapped down ASAP. I can't imagine it's that hard to shut down cheating in Tarkov, right? Like, not any harder than any of the other main titles. Hopefully it doesn't happen in Dark and Darker. There were a few cheaters in Dark and Darker, it just wasn't super common. There's some bugs in the game that let you go invis or super speed that can be intentionally or accidentally activated, so you can't really use those to check for a cheater. What a wild glitch, you just get random super speed or invisibility. Genuinely don't understand how people can have fun with cheating. It's not so much like the cheating itself being fun, it's the results being fun. Flexing the accolades, your KD ratio, whatever. That's all. I don't think anyone actually has fun in the act of cheating because that's excruciatingly boring. I can't imagine there's any fun there, it's just the result. Ruining people's fun? I guess, but you don't get any feedback from it. So like in Tarkov, your voice chat cuts out right when you die, right? So you don't even get like a gamer rage moment to laugh at. You literally just get nothing out of it. So I really have to imagine it's just the results. The devs seem extremely competent. I have no doubt they'd be able to easily stomp out cheaters if they wanted to. But it creates publicity for the game, and any publicity is good publicity. Couldn't disagree more on that second part. No one wants to play a game that's rampant with cheaters. That's like the worst publicity for the game. If the publicity was like, Tarkov is super toxic, like, most people aren't going to care. They'll be like, oh, I'm still going to check out the game. But if they hear, like, every game has cheaters in it, they're not going to bother.